Yes. Federal offense or violation of conditions of release pending judicial proceedings. Yeah. Now, shall be fined. Who was it that decided that I was going to be on personal recognizance for the rest of my life? Obstruction of justice. Now, federal offense or B, violation of conditions of release pending judicial proceedings. I think that's the definition of personal recognizance. Release pending judicial proceedings shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 10 years or both. Oh, now your thought was, well, we won't tell him if he's on the docket or not, and he can't see on the actual court website, but we'll keep him on personal recognizance pending judicial proceedings because we're going to go to prison for not more than 10 years for obstruction of justice. Now, Jack, yeah, why don't you talk to some of the other attorneys in the Jefferson Associated Council? Yeah. And Brett Pope, why don't you call the elected prosecuting attorney? I'd like to know how many of those prosecuting attorneys that are elected to office in every state, in every county of the United States, have also signed a loyalty oath that they would not keep somebody off the docket unless they're pending judicial proceedings. Now, there's a lawsuit here that you might not have been. Now, when Jack called me at 20 minutes to 5 on September 25th, yes, because you had the wrong date on the court hearing, yes, it was the county clerk's fault. Pooch, and I had the 28th, yes. He said it was canceled and they were going to reschedule it. Pooch. And you said Speedy had told, yes. This obstruction of justice, yeah. Oh, excuse me here. Cause or induce any person to, right. Communicate to, oh, no, that's not it. Oh, wait a second here. A federal offense, release pending judicial proceedings. Now, well, it is the hindering, delay, prevent, yes, communicates federal judge information relating to a commission, a possible commission of a federal offense or a violation of conditions of release pending judicial proceedings. Now, you would say that I have violated my personal recognizance because I didn't call the public defender. But he called me 20 to 5 on 20 minutes to 5 on. Do you remember those videos I made through the month of September where about a week before I was supposed to appear and I said, no, I'll take the drugs, get me a place in a mental institution. And Jack called me 20 minutes before 5 the day before I was supposedly supposed to appear in court. And I said, well, I wasn't planning on going because I had some bushes that I was going to prune the next day? Yes. Now, when we look at all these appearances, pooch, when you decided to not put me on the docket, didn't you violate certain obstruction of justices? Now, let's go through them again, okay? Because I seem to be having some problem getting anybody to enforce the actual laws of the United States. And Bill, the sheriff of the Clallam County, said, well, this is not going to work, Paul. I really have to butter you up, huh? I have to suck your fucking dick. Not working, is it, Bill? Did you want some more worship for your cult? Because as I see it, it is an obstruction of justice to not have a court date and not have the public defender inform the accused of their next court date. Now, I'm just looking here through my records. Yes. Not putting me on the docket is an obstruction of justice. Pooch. Now, maybe Judge Landis wants to get after him a little bit because here it was, September 28th of 2018 at 2 p.m. Now, if we look at this release pending judicial proceedings, yes, I was released under personal recognizance pending judicial proceedings. Yes. And just getting out the calendar, okay, let's just see how many years you're going to continue to obstruct justice because nobody's going to tell me when the next court hearing is. And if you have another court hearing, what's going to happen, Judge Landon? 10 years. Good for you, Judge. And then there's all those lawsuits I get. Now, this is September 2018. It was a Friday. Yes. Do you remember that? I made a video on the 24th. Yes. Just go back to the video of the 24th. Yes. You had me on the docket on the 25th, but if you look at the video on September 24th of 2018, since I made the video, I did know what I did say. Pooch, pooch. Now, let's look at it. Okay, pooch. The 24th, Jack called me here 20 minutes to 5, and I think that was when you really screwed over all of those that were betting that I'd get arrested for failure to appear on the 25th. That was a good one. You and Joshua Sharp really pulled the wool over him, didn't you? And I said, no, I wasn't planning to go there. My next appearance date was the 28th of September. Yes. Now today is the 18th. You see how the calendar does it for itself there? Yes, he does not do that. Now let me see, the 28th to the 18th. Yes, it's almost been 3 full weeks. Now I've had all my personal items stolen because the police department. You're, you're getting 10 years. Now, I was released under personal recognizance pending judicial proceedings. And when you don't inform me within 3 weeks of, there must be a law about this, exactly how long you can keep a person off the fucking docket.